Don't hug your man like this. Look at this. Stop. Take a half step back. Get your back to the baseline. When you hug your man, he's going to be able to create space like this. Look, that's all the space he needs to collapse the defense, and that's going to end up leading to a wide open three. We're feeling out a screen that never gets set. If this ball screen actually gets set, then our ball screen defense can execute. But look at this. No screen gets set. This player is going to slip the screen. Yet you are feeling out a screen that never gets set. So now this player blows right by you, right to the rim for two. Don't switch this cross screen. Stop. Right now, here's your cross screen. This player needs to get attached to his man, and as this player comes through, you jam him to knock him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. Instead, you switch. It's a horrible switch, and this player's open for a layup. Are you getting beat? Come on. You've got to, if you get up and force this player this way, there's no place to go. There's a player here waiting to help you. Instead, you get beat away from any help, and now it's right to the rim. And a two-shot foul. This player's got to sprint over and get beneath the three-point line. I don't care that your man is right out here, okay? Right now, okay, your man's here. You should be over, okay? So now there's no driving lane. There's no place for this player to go. I can stunt, very easily recover. I don't have to move my feet inward at all. Instead, there's a driving lane that should never be there, and it's right to the rim for two. Cannot stand in the middle of nowhere on defense. What is this player doing? Find someone to guard. Okay, look, you're just standing in no man's land. So now this player in the corner, of course, is wide open. It's pump fake right to the rim for two. Again, cross screen. You've got to get this player comes through this cross screen, you have to jam him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. When you do nothing, now this player's right there and it's a layup. Why are you trapping here? This player's guarding the ball just fine. Come back here so now this player can go find someone else to guard. You trap right here, so now you've just given the Thunder numbers. I mean, now you're screwed. Now this player's going to get it, go right to the rim. It's going to end up being a two-shot foul. Okay, hold on. So you're guarding this ball, you're hedging this ball screen. Look when player just pulled his dribble back. Okay, let's look. Just pulled his dribble back. So recover. So now this backside defender can come back over here. Instead, you're sticking around for no reason. This backside defender is going to shove that player, and the Thunder are going to the line because they're in the bonus. What is Gorgui Dieng doing here? Okay, so this player is going to get into the lane. Stop. This player is doing fine one-on-one. You can see this. He's doing fine. Gorgui Dieng, the dribble's picked up. Get out to your man. But Gorgui Dieng's sticking around doing God knows what. So now it's a pump fake, get into the lane, draw help, open three. Okay, Gorgui Dieng's giving way too much space here. Yes, on a dribble handoff or fake dribble handoff, you let this player through. But Gorgui Dieng can get up more and allow this player through. Look at how much space he's giving. So now this player's going to get right into a move. You have no chance, and it's an easy putback. All right, so you want to switch. This isn't anything, but okay, you're switching it. Stop. Again, half step back. When you're hugging your man like this, look, he's going to take advantage of that, and it allows him to create space, get right to the rim, and a two-shot foul. You cannot guard with your back to the sideline, all right? Get your back right here to the baseline. Stay level to your man. When you're guarding with your back to the sideline, you're susceptible to be ball watching, falling asleep on your man, which is exactly what happens, and it's a backdoor cut for a layup. What is this player doing? You are guarding your man. You need to stay level to your man, okay? Look what happens. You fall asleep. That's all it takes is that 1 second of falling asleep. So now this player's going to get it, go right to the rim for a dunk. Okay, this player is level to his man. This player's going to cut through. This player's fine. Stay with your man. What is this? Look at this. This player's guarding just fine. Why are you standing here? So now your man's going to get it, rip, and go right into the lane, and it's a layup. Can't sag on this Thunder player. It's so stupid, too. Look at this. Up. Force this player right where there's help. This player can even get up the line a little bit. Okay, but instead you're going to sag and just give up an open three. Okay, so you switch this screen. This is too far in. You should stop. Look at this. You're standing at the free throw line. That's insane. Your man's out here. So, yeah, you have no chance of guarding him. It's rip and go right into the lane. Easy layup. Bad switch. This is what happens when you don't communicate. You're not prepared, and there's no attention to detail. This is all this takes. Look at this. Just for a second, this player here, we're going to have two players going to the screener, nobody taking the ball. So now this player gets right to the rim and it's a layup. All right, so the Thunder have a turnover right here. Stop. This player needs to get back to make sure this player's not behind him. But you're going to go towards the ball here. Why? Now this player's behind you, and it results in an and one. Not guard like this with your back to the sideline right here. Absolutely not. You need to get underneath your man with your back to the baseline. When you're guarding with your back to the sideline, you're asking to get beat backdoor. There it is, and it's a two-shot foul for the Thunder. All right, again, you're guarding with your back to the sideline. This cannot happen. Get your back to the baseline. There is no screen here. But when you guard with your back to the sideline, you're asking to get beat backdoor, and there it is, and now it's a two-shot foul for OKC again. Switching a handoff, it cannot be like this. Look at this space. This never works. Get up, level to your man right here, and you're ready to guard. But you're not ready to guard when there's this much space between you and the man giving the handoff. So now this player is going to blow right by you, and it's an easy two. This player cannot jog back right here. Let's take a look. If this player is sprinting back, look what happens, okay? See how this player is jogging and jogging? You need to get to the three-point line. I don't care that your man's not in the picture. Now this player can get up and just send this player right into a double team. But you're out here, so now this player's on an island guarding one-on-one, and Dort gets right to the rim for two. Again, you don't switch a ball screen like this. Stop. You have to be level to the screener so you're ready to guard. Giving this space is not ready to guard. So now this player's going to get right into the lane and draw a foul. Thunder in the bonus, so it's two shots. Screen never gets set. You're guarding one-on-one here just fine. This screen never gets set. If you get screened, then our ball screen defense can execute. But look at this. You're feeling out a screen that never gets set. So now this player is going to blow right by into the rim and an and one. All right, so the camera work is god-awful here, but stop. This ball's already in this player's shot pocket, and this player hasn't moved. As this pass is going out, you got to move, but you're late to get out, way late, and it's a three-shot foul. Don't cheat this screen. Look at this. If you get screened, fine. But look at how you're kind of cheating this screen early. So now this player is just going to refuse it, spin the other way, and now it's an open jump shot. This player is going to slip the screen here and never set it, but it doesn't matter because look at this defender. He's guarding one-on-one. If you get screened or ball screen, defense will execute. But look at this. You are feeling out a screen that never gets set. So now this player is going to blow right by you, get to the rim, and it's a two-shot foul. You have got to sprint back in transition, okay? This player stopping right now doesn't work. Sprint, sprint, sprint. What is this player doing right here? Look at this right here. What is that stop? That little stop right there is the difference between you getting underneath the ball and not, and now it's a two-shot foul. Again, just a totally botched switch. I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, communicate, prepare, attention to detail. Look at this. Two people go to the man who's supposed to come off the handoff. So this player just fakes it, goes right into the lane, and it's a layup. Atrocious defense away from the ball. First of all, you can't be moving your feet inward or you'll never get back outward. So that's number one. Look at this player's feet. See how they're moving inward? Oh, and then he's going to top it off by having an atrocious gamble. So now this player is, of course, wide open for three. Don't go under this Josh Giddey screen, okay? Stop. Hedge this screen. The main reason is because where's this player rolling to? The backside helps right here. Now keep in mind, the second that Giddey hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be quick, I can recover and, well, move this backside defender back to guarding his man. But instead, you're going under. You're not in position now to guard Giddey, and it's a step-back jumper. This is a horrendous trap right here. Stop. If you are trapping, then you've got to cut this part off. You got to make this player go into the trap, okay? And then this player here needs to move here. This player here needs to move here. We're not worried about someone two passes away. But it doesn't even matter because you don't even let him go into you're not even forcing him into this trap. So now he's going to dribble out of it, and now you're screwed. Now the Thunder have numbers, and it's going to be an easy two. Can't get back to the middle of nowhere on defense in transition. Right now you got to sprint to a body. You get back to the middle of nowhere, and now this player is just going to get it and go right to the rim for a layup. Don't get back to a random spot on the floor in transition. This is the middle of nowhere. get up and be ready to guard a body. But you're standing in the middle of nowhere, so now you give up an open three. Okay, you're guarding full court. Why are your hips turned to where there's no help? Flip your hips, force this way. There's nothing but Spurs players ready to help. Instead, you're going to get beat away from help, so now it draws a double team in the paint and an open corner three. All right, so we got a turnover right here. All right, so what is this player doing? So this Thunder player is getting the ball, so you should be off to the races right now, sprinting now. But look at this. You stop. What? So now, look, now you're here as opposed to being in front of this player, and now the Thunder are going to get a dunk out of this at the end of the quarter. What is this player for the Spurs doing? This player is doing fine guarding one-on-one. Why are you just standing in the middle of nowhere? So, yeah, you give up an open three. I don't know what this player is doing. So here you got a screen being set. If you're switching onto this player, you got to get up and ready to guard. This player is underneath on the screener, but you sag when you switch, so you give up an open three. Not switch a ball screen like this. Stop. You have to be level to the screener if you're switching. Okay? You're not. And so now this player's going to get into the lane and a step back jumper. Got to be level to your man. This player's falling asleep on his man. Look at this. You aren't level to your man right here. You fell asleep, so now you're not going to be able to get out in time. It's an easy crossover, dribble, and dunk. This is all it takes. Look at this gamble. Okay, horrendous. Now we've lost numbers, so now someone for OKC is going to be open, and it's right there for... Okay, so what is this player for the Spurs doing right here? There's nothing going on. This player's guarding fine one-on-one. You standing in the paint accomplishes nothing. Get out. But look, you're standing in the paint for no reason, and now your man's wide open for three. Okay, again, there is no ball screen being set here. So stop, guard one-on-one like you're doing. If you get screened, and our ball screen defense will execute. Look at this. This is not a ball screen. You are feeling out a ball screen that never gets set. So now this player blows by you, gets right to the rim, and it's an easy two. Don't lean towards the screen. Make this ball handler use the screen. Look at this. Watch you leaning towards the screen just ever so slightly. So now this player refuses it, gets right into the lane, and it's an and one. Turnover right here for the Spurs. So, okay, stop. This player, all the way out here, you just need to sprint in a straight line. That's the quickest way to get back. Then around the three-point line, free throw line, you can come over and guard this man right here. When you just go straight towards the ball, that guarantees you'll never get behind this player here. And so now he's going to go right to the rim, and it's a two-shot foul. Horrible switch. This is what happens when you don't communicate, prepare, have attention to detail. This is all it takes right now. This player's got to be switching underneath. This player's up. Look what happens here, all right? Two people go to the ball for just a second. That's all it takes. Now this player's wide open, and it's going to end up being another two-shot foul. Starting away from the ball, you have to be in a defensive stance, okay? Look at this player's feet. And your feet have to be set. You can't be moving inward. See how this player's feet are moving inward? Now you're never going to get back outward, so it's a drive right to the rim for a layup. Again, where is this Spurs player going? This player's guarding fine one-on-one. What are you doing? Why are you here and your man is here? So now you're going to be late to get back out, so now it's just rip and go right into the lane, and it's going to end up being an easy two. Okay, so they're going to isolate this Thunder player right here. Okay, if this player can't guard one-on-one, you got a double. Now, this is not that hard of a double team. Just bring this player here. This player comes here. Then on a kick-out pass here, this player's here. This player needs to move in here. He rotates here, and the man that doubles falls back here. But you're going to leave this man on an island, and he's just going to get taken right to the basket, and it's a two-shot foul.